Hey guys, I hope you're all doing really well. Welcome back to my channel. You can probably hear it in my voice, but I have had a cold for the last like 10 days. Still not going anywhere, so apologies if I sound a bit snotty. But I really wanted to get my Pan That Palette update filmed because it's been a month since I uploaded my introduction video. This year I'm working on my Urban Decay Naked Half Baked Mini Palette. And it's been going really well so far, so I was really excited to film this update for you. I haven't hit pan on any of the eyeshadows yet, but I've made some serious dents in them. So let's just see how many grams are in here. So there are 6 eyeshadows in this palette and they are 0.8 grams each. So they're not the biggest of eyeshadows, and I do think because of that I'm going to be able to make some serious progress on this year. I will insert a clip of where I was in the introduction video. The palette was pretty much brand new. I think I had about 10 uses on each eyeshadow, so there was really not much to share other than a brand new palette. So I'll insert that clip now so you can see the progress. And here is the palette now. So I'm going to wiggle it around for a little bit so you can see the dents. I was going to start with the one I have most progress on, but I'm just going to go from right to left. So the first eyeshadow is called Rollin'. And that is this cream shade here. It does come off darker than I originally thought, especially when I'm at my absolute fairest, which I am now. I haven't got a scrap of fake tan on or real tan, and it does work more as a sort of transition colour rather than a highlight, which is what I originally thought. That is literally how pale I am, that shade there is a transition colour. So what I've actually been doing and how I've been using it the most is I've been mixing it in with Buck Off, which is this deep sort of terracotta, rich, warm chocolate brown. And I've been mixing these two together, sort of frankening them on my brush. So I've just dipped a little bit into Buck Off and then dip mostly into Rollin'. And that just makes a much lighter sort of in the crease shade for me, because this Buck Off shade, it really is quite deep on my skin tone at the moment. And as you know, I just like to wear like light looks during the daytime. So if I just show you my eyes today, this is the exact eye look that I'm going to describe. So in my crease I have those 2 shades, and then moving on to Half Baked is this beautiful gold shimmer right here. I've got a nice big dent going on in the middle of the pan here. I definitely think I'd be able to hit pan on this by the next update if I just focus on the middle of the pan there. And then I have Rocky, which is my most used shade in this palette, and it's like a peachy pink shimmer. It's very, very similar to Half Baked in its depth, it's just got a different undertone. So this one is like a champagne gold, and this one is like a peachy pink kind of gold. This is the one that I have on my eyelid today. And then, as I say, Buck Off I've just been using in my crease every single day. It's very, very warm at the moment for me. And I do have the other Urban Decay palette I was telling you about, which has, I think is it Toasted? I'm not sure, but it's a more neutral brown. And I think I'm going to start to sort of franken those 2 together on my brush as well, because I'm sort of getting a little bit bored of like a warm eyeshadow every single day. This one here, Breadwinner, I've not been using as much, but you can still see a sort of dent going on at the top of the pan. That's because I just use it underneath my lower lash line if I'm going to use this one. So I use a sort of small, very small eyeshadow brush and just sort of work my way there. And then Edible I've been using most days as well as a sort of upper lash line liner look. But this one is so dark, so pigmented, you literally need barely anything. So I do feel like I'm definitely not going to be able to finish this one up, but I'll still want to hit pan on it. So that's the breakdown of the palette and my progress on it so far. As I said, I think I'll be able to hit pan on Half Baked, and I'll definitely be able to hit pan on Rocky before the next update. I'm working on rolling a little bit more evenly, so I'll literally just take my brush all over the length of the pan, so I don't think I'll hit pan on that one by the next update. I think my main sort of issue is going to be the mattes, because they're just so dark and pigmented, and like as you can see I don't wear like a super dark eyeshadow look very often anymore. But yeah, we'll have to see. Maybe you'll see me in some very grungy looks by the end of the year trying to use this up. But I really hope you enjoyed this update for February. If you're doing Pan That palette this year, please let me know what palette you're panning. I would absolutely love to know. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this update and I'm looking forward to the next one. If you do, then please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss it, and leave me a comment down below. I hope you're all doing really well. Take care, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! And bye from Rory, my cat.